Earth's Hope, Earth Reclaimed, Book 3, written by Gimpel, narrated by Mclaughlin. Chapter 1. Delwy's blood-red wings cut through the cold, blustery air. Day edged into evening, and the western horizon would soon be awash in the muted tones of a winter sunset. The dragon traveled without thought, following Needhog's dark bulk as he flew in front of her. For a time she'd kept pace with her mate, the Norse dragon god, but the sight of their dead child cradled in his forearms smote her, and she'd dropped back to where the dark god's treachery didn't smack her dead in the heart. Parakas and Tokots had kidnapped 2 of her younglings. One was safe, but the other had bitten Tokots and succumbed to his poisoned blood. Fire burst from Needhog's mouth, followed by steam. His grief was shifting to anger. Too bad hers couldn't do the same. Delwy rotated her head atop her sinuous stalk of a neck. Today she felt every single one of her better than 2,000-year lifespan, and her mistakes haunted her. Life had been simpler before mankind developed a fondness for machinery and electronics. Back then, everyone still believed in magic and treated her with the reverence that was her due as a Celtic dragon god. But the world had changed. Humans no longer jumped when Celtic gods like her snapped their fingers. Smoke burbled past her double rows of teeth. Not that the electronic age was a problem anymore. The dark gods had joined forces with Lemurians, alien beings from the lost continent of Mu, and had stripped the planet of all human life they couldn't turn to their advantage. They'd done a damn thorough job of it, too. Delwy was falling behind, so she flew faster. Not fast enough to pull in front of Needhog, though. It was pathetic, not dragon-like at all, but Delwy clung to sanity by a thread. If she didn't watch it, despair would get the better of her, and she'd set the countryside below on fire. "What are you doing, woman?" Needhog trumpeted. Delwy's eyes snapped open and she looked around. Lost in her thoughts, she'd veered off course to the east. "Sorry," she called and flew faster until she drew alongside the coal-black dragon who'd been her mate from Millennia. He turned, whirling green eyes awash in pain her way. Delwy shook her head and said firmly, "This is my fault. I should have—" "Stop." He narrowed his eyes. "We can't go back. You think I don't feel guilty for what happened to our child?" More fire streamed from his nostrils. "I was so spellbound to have you by my side again, I deluded myself into believing nothing."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?